Welcome to the stream, guys. On to the next segment. We get into the cooking segment of things. Today we're going to be making some homemade burgers. If you were here earlier in the stream to see us make breakfast, we went ahead and made homemade McGriddles inspired by McDonald's. I love me some motherfucking McGriddles. Listen, man, if you weren't here earlier, like I said before, when it comes to McDonald's, snack wraps and McGriddles is the ways to go. Only way to go. Anything else, I'm good. Maybe the French fries. French fries for me. That's all. Got some fries. Let me go ahead, edit real quick the stream, let you guys know we're in Just Chatting. Was good. Z from Cloud9, good to see you, my boy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Just getting the final adjustments going through before we get this started. Let me know if you guys, if the music's too loud or not. It should be good though. So we're gonna go already get our seasonings out. As I said before, if you're not doing adobo, you're wild, man. If you're in a Spanish household, you're not using adobo, are you even Spanish, man? Come on, man. I'll be with that bullshit. We gotta throw some garlic in there, just like earlier with the eggs. The garlic is hitting. Throwing in that onion powder. You need that onion powder. Come on, man. Who doesn't eat burgers without onions? Unless you don't like onions, who doesn't eat burgers without onions? Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that. Last but not least, y'all already know, man. I already told y'all, man. I like my shit spicy, so we throwing in some paprika and some ground crushed red peppers in there. Don't really need. Technically, you don't need salt and pepper because you know adobo has that type of shit in it. However, we're going to throw a little bit of salt in it just because, to put it blank, this is McDonald's salt. This is the exact same brand they use, so, you know, I get that crack up in the burger, too. Now, I've seen videos, I've seen discussions about how, in reality, a burger is so juicy and has so much flavor and taste, the only seasoning it actually needs is salt. However, that's coming from high Food Network individuals who are able to afford, like, you know, not just regular ground beef. They're over here buying, like, different types of beef, steak, things like that. So, when it comes to things like that, if you follow the same thumb, we're only mentioning that in case, you know, there's a lot of people who are fans of Food Network. If you do follow that thumb rule, if you do follow that rule of thumb, yeah, you're going to be disappointed because we're not doing that here. What am I missing? I'm missing one thing. Oh, fucking bowl. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out. First thing you want to do, of course, if anybody's made homemade burgers at home, you know, I know most people, even me, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not always making homemade burgers for me. If I want to put in the extra work, we're going to make these homemade burgers. It's always worth it. But if I'm being honest, if you guys want to recommend a good burger, if you want to be recommended a good burger, especially if you're an eater of frozen foods, you like to buy your burgers frozen, I highly, highly recommend Bubba Burgers. Bubba Burgers, some of you may already know, but Bubba Burgers is the way to go, man. You want to buy some good frozen burgers, they're expensive as hell, but these shits is juicy. Should say so good. The flavor does not leave the burger at all as long as you know how to cook it. I highly recommend it. I sometimes be a little bougie and get the bacon and cheddar version. Shit is fire. Don't even need to add it to your burger. If you were here earlier, you would know I already stated, when it comes to this meal, we are not making homemade French fries. It's going to take way too long. And honestly, I'm not going to sit here and make a huge batch because after that large breakfast I made myself this morning, I kind of, now that I'm here, I am hungry, but I still feel the food from this morning in my stomach. So we're going to make at least, you know, 2 regular size patties. You know, I usually like to make some fat burgers, some 4 fat burgers, but we're just going to make some 2 regular size patties. Go ahead and break this up, get this broken down, start getting the seasoning in. So like I said, y'all want to get that adobo seasoning in. Come on, man. While we're doing this, it's time to start getting your pan hot. You want your pan hot and ready. Just like Little Caesars, you want that fucking pan hot and ready. By the time your burgers is done seasoning, by the time you're ready to throw it in the pan, this pan needs to be hot. You don't want to throw your burger on it. Really, you don't want to throw any food on the pan, and that's just not hot yet. It's trying to get hot. Like, nah. Right? So into the seasonings, you already know the adobo, Spanish household, you got to. For the most part, I eyeball my shit. I like to do just a sprinkle around in a circle. Once I see that it covers the whole top of it, that's more than enough, right? So go ahead. Like I said, you just want to get a sprinkle, eyeball it real quick. You don't want to put too much. Just a nice little sprinkle. Feel me? And just start putting shit away. You don't need it after that. You're done. Literally, you're done. I'm telling you, paprika. Don't forget. Adobo, paprika. Got that garlic. Come on, man. I like my shit spicy. If you don't want to throw paprika in there, I understand. Now, the paprika is going to be the one thing. I'm going to throw a lot of extra in there. Hold on. You know what? Let's get the extra light up in here. I don't see the chat right now. Yeah, I do not see the chat right now. Give me a moment. We're going to get into it. But for me, I like to put a lot. I mean, I am a spicy kind of guy. I'm a very spicy kind of guy. So, you know, I like to put a lot of paprika in there. You're really not going to taste it. So, I'll be fine. Top of that, yep, we're throwing some ground red peppers on it. Now this, you can be very, like I said, you don't have to add this at all. You can just be even lenient. Me, I'm putting a lot. When it comes to the crushed red peppers, this technically I don't need to put a lot because I already put plenty of paprika. There we go. Last but not least, like I said, you gotta have that onion. Come on, man. Who's eating burgers without onions? Now, I say that, and we are not presenting any burgers today for our toppings. If anybody's come here wondering what kind of toppings we're putting in our burger and all that, I'm sorry, but you're going to be quite disappointed with the answer that you're going to see real soon. Real soon. Only just a little sprinkle. You do not want to put too much. See, the problem with seasoning that you guys got to keep in mind when it comes to seasoning your food, you have to keep this in mind, is that there is no, once you season it, that's it. That's your meat. That's that's your meat. But yeah, but that's it. It's over from there. Like that's just the flavor is gonna be there. It's gonna stay there. You can't change it. So you want to be careful of how much seasoning you're putting on it. Me, I've been cooking for so much for myself that I already learned to eyeball it. I've done the different types of portions, and this is, for me, this is what works. This is pretty good. There's even a time where I was experimenting. I felt like I over-seasoned it, and I had a friend who told me, nah, that shit was good. Like, over-seasoned or not, that shit was really good. Let me go ahead and get the chat up with you guys so I can keep up with what you guys are saying, and we're going to get right into the cooking. You know, I realized I never even turned the pan on. He said, I never bought pros and baddies before. I might have to start. Hell yeah, man. It's sometimes, man, it's just be a lazy thing. I'm not even going to lie to you. Sometimes I don't really got the effort to be doing all this just to eat some damn burgers for me. Frozen burgers, it's nice and simple and a little easy trick most people don't know. So, you know, you can throw them frozen burgers up in the oven, man. You're doing something and you can't really step away, or you don't really want to step away to have to make your food and make your burgers. Throw that bitch in the oven. That shit is going to come out good, I promise you. I never steer you wrong. It's crazy. I was reading the chat a while ago from when we were at the 11-hour mark, pointing it out like, damn, we're at 11 hours, man. You got a long way to go. We finally here, though. We less than 4 hours away. This is because of you. Just know that. It's because of you. I want to thank you so much. Alrighty, so for the rest of this, we're going to go ahead and save it. I don't really need to make a lot. I can just feel it in my stomach. That breakfast is just sending me heavy. So for sure, this is all we're going to need. Let me brought a small packet, used half of it, save the other half for yourself. I threw the plastic away, didn't I? I think I threw the plastic away. Yep, I'm going to have to put it in a container. Alright, for now we're going to go ahead and put this to the side. We'll deal with that as we deal with our burgers. So now that you got the seasonings all on your burgers, as you can see, you got it all seasoned up. Just go ahead, film me just for the stream so you can see and wash my hands, because you know there's going to be people like that. Just go ahead. I want to wash your hands for me. I'm going to wash my hands. before you season your meat, before you start to sit there and really mix into it, make sure the seasoning is getting into it. You want to make sure your hands is clean. It's very important. Make sure we share that message. Please clean your hands, everybody. Let's not let a pandemic be the only reason we decide we need to start washing our hands. Or be more responsible, I should say. Got my own little kitchen towel just for that, so we can wash our hands, be good, dry it off real quick. Don't want my hands necessarily wet. We do not want our hands wet either. So even when I'm talking like this, you guys can hear me good? Just double checking, making sure. Hey, we got a first time chatter in the chat. What's a vibe? What a vibe this brother has. Been here for 5 minutes and I love it already. Appreciate you, Hot Dog. Big shout outs to Hot Dog. Appreciate you, my mans. Alrighty, so like I said, let's go ahead. Start getting into it. I'm gonna start getting into this shit. Come on. Don't be ashamed either. Don't be sitting there trying to act all icky because you know it's raw meat and stuff like that. Man, I don't want to hear that, bro. This is grown folk business right here. You are cooking. You are cooking. You are a chef in the kitchen now. We ain't worried about all that. We worry about the mess later. Cook now, mess later. All right. Just get into it. That's why you wash your hands before and after. Ain't nothing wrong with washing your hands. It only takes about a good 15-30 seconds. You're gonna be chilling. Go ahead. Get that going. Now, there's actually a few tricks you can do to learning how to shape your burger. I'm a big burger man. Yeah, it sounded terrible. Oh my God, it's not like I'm dissing myself. Yeah, I'm a big burger man. I'm a big burger man. Nah, I'm big on burgers for me. I am a burger man. So I know a couple of the tricks. I have to check to see if I have one of the tools so I can show you guys a sort of handy little trick. Let me see if I don't have it. I'm so sorry. I might have thought it out. I completely remember this literally today as I was thinking about the stream. Technically yesterday. Sorry, my brain is all over the place considering I have not slept. We don't even know. Oh man, we don't even know what day it is anymore. Yeah, I don't have it anymore, but for anybody who'd like to know the trick, you may have seen it online. If you have a Chinese container, like the top of the Chinese containers, you know, if you go to Chinese food, you get those Chinese containers, you get the top, you can use the top of it. Just flip it upside down, you can use the top to flatten it out and shape it perfectly for you. Alright, now for me, it's just, man, it's as simple as like playing with Play-Doh. Come on, man, we all had that childhood, we were sitting there playing with our Play-Doh, come on. It's the same thing, bro, come on. I know at some point you were sitting there bowling it around, having your blast, having fun. Doing the same thing here. Treat it like Play-Doh, right? You know what? That's what we're missing. That's why we have the second plate. Boom. Good size. Like I said, I'm not trying to make any crazy burgers today. Nothing too... Not too much for me. Usually I do make like real big patties. I like to make some nice, real big size patties. You know, really get into it. I even have pictures, you know, while we have the burgers cooking, and I'll show you guys more embarrassing pictures from my past. I'll try to see if I can dig up pictures I've taken of my own food because I'd just be so proud of the presentation, man. I'm just that kind of guy. Like I said, we're just gonna make 2 regular sized burgers today. I was coming into this ready to make some big, fat, juicy burgers for you. Just nice, fucking bursting your flavor and all. But we're still gonna get the same idea here. It's just not gonna be as big, not as thick. The whole idea is to just let you guys see how I like to do my stuff. You've seen the seasoning jobs. See how we got it going with the size of the burgers. See, one side is a little bit bigger than the other. Maybe we want to even that out. I did take all the leftover meat that was in there. Let's even that out a little bit. Roll that shit out like some Play-Doh. And then, come on, man, you already know what's next. Come on, you ever been by your girl? You ever been with your girl and you just see that out? That's what you need to do to your burger. From you get it nice and flat. You get an idea of what it's gonna look like. Keep in mind every time you cook your burgers, it goes for all burgers, even if you buy frozen burgers. Keep in mind that these are gonna shrink. They're gonna shrink. You gotta keep that in mind. So when you're going ahead and shaping your burgers and you're trying to determine the size, keep in mind to expect it to shrink a little. I could just make one giant burger for you guys. How would y'all feel about that? One giant burger? Am I feeling that though? Am I feeling one giant burger? Nah, I'm not really feeling one giant burger. We don't need to do that. I mean, it's going to be the same thing anyways, but at least with 2 different burgers, I can take my time with it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing anyways, but oh well. We're already here. Doesn't matter. Just taking the extra measures to make sure it's all balled out, taking good care of it. My laptop went ahead and just fucking timed out. Give me a moment and checked out the chat again. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We are so far into this stream. I can't believe how close we are to the 24-hour mark. And now we got the chat. Last I remember talking about, hey man, who says you gotta end at the 24-hour mark? Nobody says you gotta end at 24 hours. We just said you gotta do 24 hours. Man. We're gonna see how we feel. We're gonna see how we feel. Right now, I'm pretty wide awake. I gotta admit, we still got a whole nother coffee to drink. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty wide awake. When that crash hits me, that crash is gonna hit me. Perfect. I don't know if you guys, how well you guys can see this right now, but the patty that I put down first is, oh my god. Let's go ahead and lower the heat down a little bit. Put it more to a medium temperature. You never want to try to put. When you're making sure that your pan is hot and ready, you want to make sure that once you start cooking the meat, once you start cooking your food, you don't want to keep it at such a high level. It also depends on what you're cooking, but you also want to make sure that you just don't want to have it at too much of a high level, because then you're just going to end up drying out the burger. You're going to dry out your meat, take all the flavors, all the moisture, and then you're just going to get overcooked. It's not fun. Sometimes you might even have it to where the outside is going to be way more cooked than it is on the inside. You don't want that. You want the right temperature. So go ahead and make sure it's more to a medium. My stove is numbered 1 through 9, low 1 through 9, so I have it at a number 2 right now, if that helps anybody. Alrighty, so while we got these right now burning up, let's go ahead start putting our food in the oven. We already had it preheating, and we already got our tray nice and ready. You just got to throw the food on there. Let's go ahead and get the laptop back up. See what you guys are talking about. Getting some lives with you. Side note, chat. Side note, I just gotta mention, if you ever see these, I highly recommend them right here. Purdue's Buffalo Style Glazed Chicken Strips. Highly recommend them. These shits are thebomb.com. I'm telling you right now, thebomb.com. I love these shits. Oh, I can talk all day about I can just talk all day about food. I mean, clearly. But anyways, for today's choice, it was between. I'm gonna open it anyways. My fingers are closing for a second. It was between, we got McCain brand crinkle fries. We go ahead and got our McCain brand Kraft beer battered onion rings. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't see what's the point of like this beer batter shit. Like what, you trying to get drunk off food? Like, it's not happening. Like, it's not. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. So between those two choices, I decided I'm gonna go with onion rings. Recently, I've been realizing my love for onion rings again. So I've been eating more of that. But of course, if you guys choose to, I would definitely recommend French fries. McCain brand is pretty good, pretty reliable. My go-to brand when it comes to French fries, onion rings, appetizers. One thing though, I would not regret. Yo. Where is it? Did I throw it out? I think I threw. Oh no. Don't buy these. McCain, you shitted on me with these, man. You shitted on me with these. I'm a cheesehead, man. I love me some cheese. This shit looks so good. Don't buy it. I don't recommend that. I'm probably gonna throw. You know what? Throwing them out. I don't even want it no more. Throw it in the garbage. Think I'm kidding? Throw it in the garbage. Out of that. We don't want none of that. God damn, my hair is crazy. We're gonna have to redo that real quick for a second. These onion rings, believe it or not, actually cook really fast. And the whole point here is just to show you guys the burger, what we're working with, what we're doing here. I'm not trying to do anything spectacular. I was thinking about, you know, wrapping some bacon around it to add to it. But honestly, guys, like I said, that breakfast this morning really, it unexpectedly hit me real hard. Let's go ahead and fix that here, and then our burgers look like they're about ready to flip. See, you're probably wondering, like, oh, you're not going to pay attention to your burgers, man? That shit is sizzling. We can hear that shit sizzling from that far away, blah, blah, blah. This is why you cook it on a low level. You don't necessarily have to worry about it. Me, by the way, depending on what type of temperature you like it, I'm a medium well kind of guy. So it doesn't need to be such an urgency to make sure you flip it. Where is the spatula? Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Flip burger number one. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Second one, we're going to leave it there a little longer because that did take some time to put it, but look, for me, that's perfect. We don't even need to flip it again, man. Just look at that. That is absolutely B-E-A-U. Love to see it. See, this is like what I like to see. It's a little glaze at the top, feel me? And the inside, you know, you can't really see it well with the camera, but it's still well colored in the inside, like it's not overcooked at all. This is just perfect. This is how I like it. Don't even need to flip it again. You need to make sure the other side looks exactly like that, and we're gonna have the perfect burger right here. So usually I do extra stuff for me. Like I said, we'll go ahead, wrap the burger around. We'll wrap the bacon around the burger. That's a big thing I like to do for me. That's a real big thing I like to do. Other things I like to do is I like to add onions, you know, cut up some raw onions, caramelize it, throw it on top of the burgers, that's great too. Make sure we get the onion rings in. They're gonna cook fast because we already have the oven preheated, so that's not even a problem. Main thing is the burgers anyways. We have the raw burgers on here, so we're gonna go ahead and clean this off. Big shout out to Hot Dog for the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Glad to know you're having a good time. I am too. All right, dry our hands off again. That second burger is definitely ready. You know, originally put in burger, that's a good crust. Good crust, for sure. Let's go ahead, flip the second burger because that one's definitely ready. Oh yeah, these burgers is gonna come out banging. Oh my God, that's already got me excited. I'm forgetting how fucking stuff I was. I don't care, we're gonna open up for this. Oh man, I've never had it come out looking this good, no lie, chat. I've done a lot of experimenting, I've done a lot of testing, never had it come out this good. This is perfect. Like I said, keep it at that medium level. That medium level for me, like I said, my stove goes from low 1 to 9. So however you want to be able to translate that to your stove, your oven. I can't help you there, I'm sorry. But yeah, I keep it at an easy level 2. Get a little head start on the cleaning just so it's actually not that many dishes I thought it would be. You could add music though, that would go hard. There's no music right now playing? I thought there was music playing. My apologies. 1 second. No worries. You should be able to hear the music now. I went ahead and edited it. Hopefully you can hear it now perfectly fine. Gotta get the buns out. Buns out, baby. I don't even know where that's from. I've just heard that saying. I know it's, people share that with me. That sentiment. You just hear these certain sayings. You don't even know where it came from. It's just catchy or it just goes. You don't even know why. It's provocative. Gets the people going. That is all. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out. Alright, chat. If you were here earlier, you saw for breakfast. I do prefer white American cheese. Yes, it's true. I do prefer white American cheese. But unfortunately, we went ahead and finished it all with our homemade McGriddles. So that's out the window. It's just going to be strictly yellow American cheese, which, I mean, that's fine. I love American cheese, too. Just white is better. that sentence is crazy, but you know what I mean, man. I ain't about to explain myself. Fuck all that. Take it out of context, like I give a damn. Alright. Get these burgers. Oh yeah. Chat. Watch this. Watch this, chat. Yeah, I gonna like this. You're gonna like this little twist I do. I love when you count me out. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. That's perfect. Gotta get all the juices all over this one. Out the bottom looking. Yeah, let that cook a little longer and it's perfect. Oh my god. Let me show you guys the other one. Let me show you the one that's already out, ready to go. Like I said, I usually make them a lot bigger in size and stuff like that, so don't worry about that in terms of today's stream, today's example. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me get into it. Let me get into it. Look at that. This is the other side of it. Great crust on both sides of the burger. You don't see nothing is overcooked. Nothing about this burger is overcooked. It is cooked perfectly across the entire thing. Great temperature. This is definitely looking like a great medium well burger. Just look at the juice. Look at the fucking juice. Oh my god. Just look at it. Just pouring out, waiting to be devoured. Oh my god. Y'all thought I was kidding when I said I'm a burger man? I'm a fucking burger man. This shit, yeah. Now for the cherry on top. Y'all ain't ready for this one. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for this one. Just gotta let that finish up. We got our food in the oven. While we let that finish up, let me go ahead and give you guys a couple of funny, embarrassing pictures from my past real quick. Let's go ahead and get that through over with. Alrighty, chat. While we let that burger go ahead and finish up, we're gonna go back to showing a couple of funny pictures from my past. Believe it or not, some people you see these pictures and believe it or not, yes, that's me. It's the same person. It is the exact same person right here in front of you streaming. That's some good examples, some funny pictures. I need another one. I had one good one. Let me see. I love when you count me out. Oh man. Oh my god, bro. Yo, what did I think I was? Yo, who the fuck did I think I was? The bite lip, the mean look, the eyebrows. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. You know, the time we met Nicolas Cage. For me, Nicholas meets Nicholas. You can't tell, it's so wax museum. Hey, wait a minute, Tito. I just peeped. You just followed me. Did you unfollow and follow me? Here's another funny. It's not necessarily that funny. I mean, if you zoom into my face, it's a pretty funny fucking picture. But this is the one from this is one for the Bucks from the senior trip when I went paintballing. Nicholas meets Nicholas. That's a good one, right? You like that? Only it took me a couple of days to think about that one. Have to keep that up in the books. Another good picture with another good picture. I hear that burger sizzling. Oh man, let's get back to the burgers. Hold on. Hold on there. Yeah, doggy. On down there, doggy. On in. Yeah, so having too much fun with the pictures. We are not far from my kitchen either, so we on timing. Trust me, we are on timing. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's good too. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh my God, that is great. That is wonderful. That is beautiful. Man, who said I can't cook, bruh? Who said I can't cook? Come on now. Now, like I said, I ain't ready for this one. So we're gonna go ahead. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna put the heat on the lowest. Not on low, but number 1. Remember what I said. When it comes to my stove, it goes from low 1 to 9. So I'm not gonna put it on low. I'm gonna put it on number 1, the lowest. Second to lowest, if you want to be technical. I ain't ready for this one. Some of you may already do this, some of you don't. We're gonna go ahead and just toast the buns for a little bit. Not even for just a real quick minute, just a nice quick minute. Make sure the buns is nice and toasty, soaks up a bit of that burger oil, that all those juices and flavors, all in the bun. Oh my God, bro! I know. I'm telling you, I am a burger man. I'm a burger connoisseur. This is the way to go, man. This is the way to go. When it comes to toppings, you probably don't want to listen to me. We're gonna get into that. You're probably gonna be disappointed. I don't know, man. It might start a little great debate in the chat, man. I don't know. We're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Let's get this American cheese out. Let's go ahead and put the buns away. We don't want to mess in our kitchen. One thing about me is when I'm in my kitchen, and I don't like a mess. I don't want no sensory overload. None of that. Nobody criticizing, looking over me. Just let me work. Just let me work. Trust the process. You know, sometimes I probably look sloppy. Sometimes I probably look like I don't know what I'm doing. But just trust the process. We ain't the 76, but trust the process. See, look, it's not done yet, but just look at that. See, the juices is getting on that bun. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be so good. Oh man, I just noticed it's gonna be so good. My stomach got all excited all over again. I wasn't too sure how hungry I was gonna be to eat this, but man, once we start cooking, woo! I love when you count me out. Alright, so we got the American cheese ready. Got our drying towels here. Let's go ahead and put the meats away. For future reference though, if anybody is interested in, for the next time when I do it again, if you're wondering for bacon, what bacon do I like to use? Personally, I like to use that expensive, bougie Oscar Mayer's maple syrup. You know, the smell is amazing when you're cooking it. It tastes amazing. It fucking crunches up really well when you're cooking it. You're looking for that real bacon. We don't want that faking bacon, soggy ass bullshit. Nah, we want that real nice, crispy, nice little. You ain't gonna get nowhere better. There we go. Gonna turn up the heat a little bit. It seems to be cooking really. It seems to be toasting really slow at least. Gonna turn the heat up a little bit to make sure it speeds up the process for the stream. I want to make sure the burgers isn't just drying out the whole time. It's just sitting out here. We want to get into it as soon as possible. That you guys see them juices ooze out when I take a bite into it. Seems like, by the way, if you didn't notice, if you didn't take note, we do use a paper towel. When you're taking the burgers off your pan, you do want to put it on like a paper towel, easier to clean and stuff like that, and to contain. Right now we're looking good on the toasted front. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottom buns. Keep the top buns up there, still toasting a little bit. Let's go ahead and flip them. You ever had those burgers where at the top it's a little toasted, like you see the little burn marks? Yeah, that's what we're going for. You leave the bottom bun alone completely as long as you got the inside. That's all you need. For the top bun, you can do both sides. At least that's how I do it. All right. So as you heard me say earlier, referring to those terrible cheese bites that I had in my freezer from McCain's, I am a cheese man. So being a cheese man, I don't know what you prefer in your sandwich. Maybe you're a bottom feeder. Let me explain. Meaning you like your cheese on the bottom of the bun, on the bottom of the sandwich. Or maybe you like to be on the top. For me, like that penthouse view where the cheese is on the top of the bun. I mean top of the bun, what the fuck? Is on top of the burger right under the bun. Well, you see me, man, that one commercial has really left an impact on me with the little Mexican girl with the hard and soft tacos, and she was just like, why not both? Epic fail. Why not both? Why not have it on both sides, huh? Why not that? That's personally how I like it, man. I am a cheese connoisseur. I'm dragging it. I don't really like cheese that much, but I love me some cheese. As long as my sandwich got some cheese on it, I don't need no mayonnaise. I don't need no ketchup. None of that. Which, that's what we're about to get into now, chat. I don't know how you're going to feel about that. Hopefully we don't start a big... I hope I don't disappoint y'all. But if you went ahead and noticed, I don't know if you noticed, but yes, this is my finished product. Just imagine the only difference is the burger is wrapped in bacon, and then voila, at most I would add caramelized onions on top with like a strip of lettuce or something. Boom. All that, and then you just, boom, perfect. Like, oh my God, bro. I don't even know how to explain like how good this is about to be. You guys don't even understand. And then we got the onion rings, pretty much just about to finish up in the oven right now. Perfect timing. But man, oh man, oh man. So let's get into it. I know you guys have some questions. Let me bring up the chat. Heat that cheese. I gotta head to bed, brother, but I'll see you around. Good luck with the stream. Appreciate you, hot dog. Heat that cheese up. Now, I will admit, I done goofed a little bit. However, the cheese is naturally, if you pay attention, if we let it sit long enough, the cheese is naturally gonna melt with the burger and the buns because it's fresh, hot off the pan, especially the buns. They are super hot right now. Like, it's kind of hurt. They burned a little bit just to even try to grab the burgers right now, which is fine. I don't care. You got to cool off a little bit. Cheese is going to melt a little bit more. I definitely agree. I could have did a better job. I won't disagree. I could have did a better job on the cheese melt. That's on me. I will say I'm one of those people, I don't really like to put the cheese on top of the burger while it's cooking. That's not really a good thing. You're giving a chance for your cheese to fucking burn. On top of that, then you're going to have a mess where like all the cheese isn't going to stay on the burger if you put it on with the pan. Eventually, like the cheese is gonna ooze out, melt off of it. Some of it's gonna burn, and it's even a bigger mess to clean up off your pan. So I try my best to, when the buns is toasty, hot, fresh out, throw the cheese on it with the burgers. Cheese would just naturally melt and just flow well with your burger. Now, he said cold cheese is crazy. Who said it's cold? The burger and the buns is making it hot. Coming in hot. Now, child. While we wait for the onion rings to finish, let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. You guys have your opinions. I know you do. I see the vision, but you gotta let the cheese cook on the burger at the end if it's cooking so it don't fully melt. At that point, so what you're really trying to say is what you need to do is when the burger's done, turn off the pan, let it start to simmer a little bit, and then that's when you throw the cheese, and then you gotta quickly get the burger off, put it on your bun and stuff and all that. That's what, in reality, that's what you really could do. But you hear all that work, you hear all that calculations that I'm really not trying to do right now. We're streaming, we're trying to get this straight to the point, let you guys see it. So before I even take a bite and talk about how good this burger is about to be, and is, for me and my burgers, I'm sorry, not sorry, but when it comes to putting things like pickles, mayonnaise, and ketchup, nah, that ain't it, man. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. We don't believe in that. Nah, we don't believe in that. I'm sorry. I'm not a ketchup guy. I'm not a mayonnaise guy, man. You give me ketchup, I promise you. I ate some ketchup, it's gonna make me gag. I can't do it. I get a gag reflex from ketchup. I don't even like the smell of it. The smell of ketchup is just ugh. Like red ring of death from tomatoes, bro. This is just a big no. Pickles. Don't even get me started on pickles. Why the fuck? I don't understand. Why would I want something sour in my burger? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'm sorry, there's just no way, chat, you guys are gonna make it make sense to me, for any pickle lovers. But why would I want something sour in my burger? That to me, that just doesn't mix well with the flavors, and it's giving me a distaste for pickles to the point where I never want to eat a pickle. That shit makes you gag too. Like, we're not even gonna get to that conversation, but it's just not happening. Like, tomatoes, pickles, mayonnaise, ketchup is a no-no on my burger. The only things I want to see is bacon, lettuce, onions, cheese. That is it. I don't need mayonnaise. I don't need ketchup. Oh, that's a dry-ass sandwich. Now what you mean? That's what we got the cheese for. Especially if you do a better job of melting it than me. The same thing you get from your mayonnaise and ketchup is what I get from the cheese on my sandwich. It's just that simple. And anybody who knows me knows I've been consistent on that. That is my way of just sandwiches. It's a funny way to put it, but it's the truth. Ah, man. It's now been 21 and a half. Mayo for sure. Chipotle mayo, a good choice. Pickles can die. Pickles can die. I'm fucking weak. Let's go ahead for the final touch. Bring out the onions, y'all. Let's go ahead and bring that out. Like I said, the oven was already preheated, so when it came to cooking the onion rings, they were gonna be done quick. Like, they nice and toasty, sticking a little bit. Like, look at that, they sticking a little bit to the pan. It's great. Definitely recommend it. If there's anything I would say to do differently than me, I would try to, at some point in the halfway point of when you feel like it's starting to really cook, to flip it. Just give it a nice little flip, because when you don't flip it, you get things like this. When you don't flip it, it starts to look like this. Now, personally, for me, at first I wasn't going to eat it because of that, but I've gone past it, I've tried it out, it doesn't really affect it for me, so regardless, it's not going to matter to me, I just leave it that way. I didn't care too much about flipping it. Like I said, we mainly here for the burgers. This shit's still good either way. Go ahead and show you the final product in just a bit. And there you go. Homemade cheeseburgers, side of onion rings. Anything different, anything that's missing here is we're wrapping the bacon around the burger. Just, if you know, you know, man. Only thing that sucks about that is your bacon can't really be crispy, as it's just not going to hold with the burger. So really it's up to you and how you want it. You don't really necessarily need to wrap the bacon around the burger. It's just a little bit of extra. I want to apologize. Personally, I want to go ahead and sincerely apologize. I do want to mention, I was going to do more when it came to the burgers, a little more, like I said, wrap bacon around it, make sure I have the onions, the lettuce, stuff like that. But honestly, that breakfast, as I keep saying, it hit me harder than expectedly. I didn't realize making 2 of those sandwiches was just gonna destroy me, man. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get the itis and just fall asleep on stream, man. Honestly.